where we talk about all things benefits. And today, which is why I'm doing this at 5:15 on a Friday, we are going to talk about something that you never thought you would hear me say. So sometimes the pace of change needs to be slow, and that is okay. Really, it is okay. I've had a lot of conversations with people lately, and they think that they need to change everything in order to contain their costs and get where they need to go budget wise. And that isn't always true. In fact, quite often it's not true. I have a client that we went wholesale into the deep end of avant-garde strategy at their request, and it turned into a real recruiting and retention problem for them. So we pulled them back into a much more traditional arrangement, kicking and screaming, I might add. They didn't want to do that, but it was the right thing for their culture. And this was about 2 years ago now. Since then, we have moved them back into more specialized insurance where we can contain the cost of care a little bit, and we can make sure that they're paying the right price for prescriptions. And we have a whole communications plan around that. We still have a couple of steps to get to a really great place, really low cost care, high value, low cost care. We'd like to do some more strategies with them, and we have a plan for that. But for right now, they're kind of in the middle of that space. They haven't done all the things, but they have done some of the things. With that, the employer has been able to get their budget under control. They've cut about 30% out of their costs from 2 years ago, which is astounding on its own. Surprising that there's more to do, but there is. So they've cut about 30% out of their costs, but their employees feel that they're in the same traditional insurance market. So the employees are happier. They have a low deductible. They've got great benefits. So that is acting as a retention and a recruiting tool for them. And everybody is happier. So what I want you to take from this experience is that you don't have to do all the things right away. In fact, it's probably better for you to do one thing and then another thing, and then another thing, as long as you're making progress. Typically, when you start to tinker with your health plan, you should be looking at saving 20%, 15% the first year without any plan changes, right? So people don't have to be upset about changing doctors and all that kind of stuff. Then the next thing should get you another 10% or so. And then maybe the third step will get you another 10% or so. And that, if your costs are 30% less in 2025 than they were in 2023, it's kind of a good deal. So that's what I want you to take. Slow change delivered over time with great communication will get you where you want to go, and it will keep your employees engaged and make them feel valued. And I think that is so incredibly important today. So everybody, with that note, have a terrific weekend, and